Hi, this is Manal. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to say thank you to everybody and give everybody time to get into the virtual room. For those of you that know me and that have been following me from day 1, 2, or 3, thank you for being here. Thank you for your encouragement, and thank you for aligning up with my inspirations. For any of you that's here today for the first time, thank you for being here. I'm excited to go on the journey with you. Today's topic is one that many people are always talking about, and it's about self-confidence, and it's showing up in this world with confidence and with capability and with a sense of self-trust. And the way that I look at the human body, I actually want to offer that self-confidence is actually a byproduct of something that is much bigger. Self-confidence is a byproduct of worthiness. So self-confidence is actually our human projection of our belief of worthiness. And so to get to self-confidence and to help you feel self-confidence, it actually isn't by looking at self-confidence and what's keeping you from self-confidence. It's actually going deeper and going to the core belief of your worthiness. We have been conditioned in humanity, and for those of you that follow me, that you know that there's certain themes that I go through in all of my meditation. And one of my themes is resistance, and resistance is my word for any vibration, any negative feeling, any physical pain, any suffering, anything that is not joy, bliss, love, happiness, confidence, self-worth, freedom. And this resistance, I see it as a gift to calibrate us towards our greatest desires. And that without knowing what we don't want, we can never know what we do want. So lack of confidence might be seen in many ways. It could be seen as self-doubt. It could be seen as insecurity. It can be seen as being shy. It can be seen as being fearful. And ultimately, these resistance feelings are a gift to guide us to recognize ultimately that we're looking for confidence, and the higher umbrella of confidence is worthiness. So one of the themes that we look at and I look at is resistance. So today we're going to look at resistance and what resistance that you might hold that keeps you from your full worthiness. Another theme that I have in my inspirations is that there's 4 bodies that we're operating from. That in our human expression of who we are, there ultimately is 4 ways that we are engaged in experiencing in life. And our alignment, happiness, self-worth, and freedom comes from the alignment of these 4 bodies. And sometimes we're like, oh, I can't stop my thoughts. But when you recognize body 1 is actually ego, and your connection to spirit, and your connection to God, the universe, source, your inner being, it doesn't matter what you call it, but connection to something bigger. And these beliefs ultimately are the ones that are going to project into your thoughts. So sometimes when you can't manage your thoughts, it's not by going at the thought level, resistance against resistance and resisting your thoughts, going up to your belief level. And another theme that I have that I'm integrating in the second theme I'm talking about is ultimately the theme of conditioning. That we came in as wee little bodies that were ultimately fully dependent on our parents, our caregivers, our family, our friends, circumstances to help us grow. And along that journey, we've picked up conditioning. And our human experience is unwinding from that conditioning and coming back to our truth. And I believe the ultimate truth is freedom, worthiness, and happiness. So when our thoughts are going, we have the opportunity to either resist our thoughts, question our thoughts, or come to our higher level, our ego, our spiritual beliefs, our connection with larger, and look at our beliefs and say, why is this identity or these beliefs keeping me where I want, and what do I want my beliefs to be? Second body after the egoic body, is our mental body. These are where our thoughts, our thinking, our processing. And our thoughts are conditioned by our beliefs. So once we can recondition our beliefs to beliefs that serve us, the beliefs that empower us, beliefs that calibrate us, then it's easy and our thoughts flow. Sometimes it's like a muscle and it's conditioning, and we have to reaffirm what the thoughts and beliefs are, and it might sometimes take time. Sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it may make time. And so let's become passionate about the process of the beliefs and the thoughts lining up. Third body is our emotional body, our love center, our command center, our heart. And we are most powerful when we are operating from our heart, our command center. And then our heart is then managing the mind, the inspiration, the creativity, the knowing, the connection with the divine. And we'll go to the heart center. That's where our emotional body is. And look for what are any feelings that we carry and that we hold with respect to today's topic, which is ultimately our self-confidence and our worthiness. And then lastly, our physical body. And this is where our perception of who we are and our physical pain, our knees, our arms, our shoulders, might hold some of the resistance that we have on the three other levels. So today we'll journey, and we're looking at worthiness, which is ultimately the lowest common denominator when you want to show up in life from a place of confidence. So let us explore what our beliefs are on the egoic level of our worthiness, then take it down to the mental level, the emotional level, and then ultimately the physical level. So let us begin. Most of my meditations, I start with 3 cleansing breaths, and these cleansing breaths are a gift to slow down the mind and to start to become present within yourself and within your body. So let's start with 3 cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in. And release. Go ahead and take the next 2 breaths on your own. Enjoy the pleasure of the warmth that you feel on your breath in. Take particular pleasure in the gap. This is the place that I call between the breath in and the breath out. Within this gap is infinite connection to knowing, love, and truth. And enjoy the coolness in your breath out. Take any additional breaths. At this point, let's become aware of your egoic body. This is where you hold your beliefs, your identity, your connection with larger. Larger for you might be God, the universe, source, inner being. Doesn't matter what. Just explore your connection and explore your belief of your worthiness in the eyes of God, source, the universe, inner being. We may be conditioned to see ourselves less than, but when we explore on a spiritual level, come to a point of recognizing that you are worthy. We are all equal, and we're all here in this human experience with a larger purpose. And ultimately, our worthiness is independent of who we are, what we are, where we're from. Explore your egoic level and see if there's any contradictions, judgments, or beliefs that you might be holding on to that were passed on through conditioning and that no longer serve you. I will pause. Wonderful. And at this point, any of the resistance you may have connected with, any judgment, any pain, any contradictions that don't align with you, see if you could just bottle that all up on your egoic level and return it back to the core of the pristine earth. Wonderful. And at this point, let's invite back into your egoic body a recognition that you are worthy by virtue of being you, and that there is purpose in you, your journey, your life, and that with that worthiness comes a beauty of your shining light, of your truth, and the confidence that you carry when you walk through life. Wonderful. And at this point, let's go down to your mental body. Mental body is where you carry your thoughts, your analysis, your processing, and see what conditioned thoughts that you may have picked up along your journey that do not honor the fullness of who you are, the fullness of your worthiness, the fullness of your confidence, and that keep you smaller than the radiant self that you are. Look for any resistance, resistant thoughts, judgments, guilt, shame. Comes at many different levels in the mental, in all of the bodies, but search in your mental body. I'll give you a moment to explore. Wonderful. And at this moment, connect with any of the resistance that you may have felt, contradictions, pain, and return it back to the core of the universe. And at this point, let's invite alignment with your worthiness and the truth of who you are, your radiant light, and the confidence. And this confidence to walk and to be and to project and to think on your human experience, your human journey, because you're connected to the truth of who you are and the truth of your full worthiness. Wonderful. And at this point, let's move down to your emotional body, your heart, your love center, your command center. Explore any resistance, any pain, any emotions that were created from the belief or thoughts that you are anything less than truth, that you are anything less than your pure worthiness, that you're anything less than your light, and any judgments, any emotions, anger, frustration, sadness, whatever it might have been that projected into your body, just explore into your emotional body, anything that kept you from the truth of your full worthiness. I'll pause. Wonderful. And at this point, just collect all of the resistance that you may have connected with, pull it into a big ball, and return that back to the core of the earth. And let's invite the feeling of true connection to your truth, your light, your confidence, your worthiness, and your desire to hold yourself in a way that's aligned with your understanding, your belief, and your knowing of the beauty of your worthiness and the beauty and the connection with your inner being, your inner power. I'll pause a moment to let those feelings integrate into your body. Wonderful. And at this point, let us explore physical body. The physical body is how you show up in this world. It's projected with any of the judgments that you have and how you hold yourself, who you are, how you see yourself, how you would like to see yourself, and also physical pain anywhere in your body. Just take an exploration of your physical body, your physical projection of yourself and how you show up, and see if there's any resistance, any judgments on who you are, your capability, your self-confidence, your worthiness, your judgment. Pause as you explore any of the resistance that you might hold in any shape and form in your physical body. Wonderful. And at this point, any resistance that you connected with, bottle that all up, pull it together, get that ball and return it back to the core of the earth. Invite into your body that feeling, that knowing of your full worthiness, your connection with your truth, your inner being, your confidence, and the knowing that when you're in alignment, that you'll walk this earth with full confidence, radiance, and light that matches the knowing of your full self-worth and being. And at this point, offer an alignment of all four of your bodies, your egoic body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body, and know that when you are in alignment, that you are in truth. And you are in truth to who you are, to your life's purpose, to your inner being, to your worthiness, to your freedom, and offer that your body become in alignment, become aware if there's resistance in any form that's guiding you back towards your truth. I'll pause a moment for you to create the intention to be in full alignment and to recognize and honor the process and the beauty of alignment. Wonderful. Just invite light, the universal divine, to do one last cleansing and wash over your body, and just invite full love, worthiness, and invite that your worthiness project onto the way that you handle and hold yourself in life into the highest level of confidence and love and inspiration and ease. Wonderful. I trust that you feel better, and our human journey is about detangling from a lot of this conditioning that we have learned over the years. A lot of my inspirations, my talks, my meditations, my courses are all there acknowledging, honoring, and celebrating the resistance and anything that keeps us from the full truth of our worthiness, our freedom, and our happiness and love to ultimately guide us to calibrating back to our truth. So I trust that if you're able to feel the essence of your truth, that you'll enjoy many of my meditations, and I hope to find you there. Also have a group, Attaining Your Authentic Life. I'd love to see you there and have some discussions. If you have any comments, any future ideas for meditations or live stream, please put it in a comment. Once I turn off the camera, I'll be sure to respond. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I look forward to interacting with you and seeing you again in any of my platforms at any of the time in our full connection to our worthiness, and that will show up through our confidence, love, ease, and truth. My love, always.